Please confirm me on that if you guys can see my screen. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay guys, so this was the last stop that we left yesterday. So we were able to create visual filters. We have created visual filters. So we have created bar, we have created donut. I posted a question, can we rearrange this? Obviously we can rearrange. How to rearrange? I just asked you to let me know how to rearrange this, number one. Plus, can we have more than 3 parameters in bar chart and also in donut chart? So these were the questions that I had. We will discuss by the end of today's session about these things. And today we will be concluding on the analytical list page. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to move is we would be creating a line chart. Line chart has its own specifications and limitations. We would be discussing that. We would be taking this as a date parameter. We would be formatting the date and the new alias name we would be using as our dimension. Plus there are a couple of rearrangements that we have to do, so that you will be doing it today itself, and we will be giving you some hint how to achieve the same. Okay. Anyways, the next thing what I have to discuss is, from analytical point of view, we have visual filters, we have default chart, we have data in the table. That is what we have. And one additional thing that we have here is that is called as KPI card. So KPI card we would be having as part of assignment, not today or tomorrow. It would be part of weekend because that is going to take some time. Okay. We also have a solution document for KPI card. We have a working KPI card in this application itself. So we have a solution document. So we would be sharing to you that on Monday. Or the document would be only shared to those who are almost closure and who are able to achieve the same. People who didn't even try, for them we won't be sharing the document. Okay, fine. So guys, overall, if we say there are a couple of things that we understand and that we use some emotion from this tool is. See, the structure of this element is not going to change. At the top you have visual filter, then you have default filter, then you have data in a table. Okay, and also you have some compact filters here. This is how your compact filters look like. In case of default chart can be changed at runtime. The type of chart can be changed at runtime. Plus there are a lot of features and functionalities that you can see here. Whereas in case of visual filter, the chart type, the rendering of chart type cannot be changed at runtime. It is what it is. If you want to change the type of chart, then you have to again go back to your logic and do the needful. Okay, so that is how you have to manage things. Apart from that, with my understanding, we cannot have more than 3 parameters in bar chart and also in pie chart. But anyways, we'll have discussion for this, because in case of division description, we are having more. One is plumbing column, agree division. But if you see aggregation column, then we have others as well, and we have something called as industrial as well. Let me move a step down. See, we have industrial as well. So anyways, 5 we are having, but it is only showing top 3. So this is one of the limitations, and how are you going to tackle it? I need some understanding on that from you. Okay. Anyways guys, though this is appearing like a visual analytics, but this is called as a visual filter. This is something that it would cover some part of your space. It will show you some graphical information, and it would help you to drill down your data. Based on the selection, you can drill down your default chart and also the data in the table. So this is called as drill down. Based on the selection, you can drill down the below data. So this looks like a chart. This is a chart, but this won't promise you each and everything what a chart offers, because SAP has taken constraints of the space and everything. So you can easily mention to your customers top 3 data would be displayed in the visual filters. You can show some data here like actual versus projected, sales actual versus sales projected in the year, quarter, half yearly, full yearly, anything like that. So all these things you can show here, and top 3 brands, top 3 products, something like that. So these are things you can show here. In case of line chart, you can have maximum 6. That's what my understanding is. Let's see how things work out. So now we will be today, like I've told you, it's the last day on analytical. So we will have some revisions, we will have some new things into picture, and some things that you have to identify and come up. Okay, so guys, let's get started. I'll quickly start building the CDS logic for the same. So I'm here. We have left at position 50. Date formatting. I'll quickly do it because as we have already done this before. @UI dot line item 60. We'll have the selection field as well because it's mandatory. Without selection field, you cannot have that. So selection field we have left as this is 30, right? So we can have it as 40. End user text we can have it as our document date. And then we can add the date field that we have, that is document date. It is exactly the same, guys, what we have did in list report. The same thing we are going to do here. Document date format is different. Expected format would be Jan 2020 and so on. Okay. So I will be building some serious code now. We will be getting the output, and there is some twist and turns in the requirement that I want you guys to achieve. We also have a solution document for that, but I want you guys to initially struggle on that. We will also give you some hint how to achieve that, but that is very important because the expected output that we are going to get here is not that accepted, right? So we have to take care of that. Okay, so let me quickly start building that code. So we will have a substring argument position length. Argument is nothing but my document date. Position would be same as fifth, and length would be 2 as same. Each and everything is exactly same. This is exactly the piece of code that we have built in last time. So when it is 01, then concat Jan with substring document date for position 1, and the length would be 4, 2020 month, then this 2020. Similarly, I'll build it for remaining other fields as well. When it's 02, then concat substring argument document date. Sorry, we have position and length parameter here. Length we can keep it as 4. Let me do it for rest others as well. So in this case, it would be March and so on. APR. October followed by November and December. Fine. Let me activate it. Okay. One second. Oh, sorry, end statement. My bad. Months. Let me try activating it now. Let me execute this. So yes, we are getting the month. This is working fine as expected. So I'll be quickly creating a line chart because months. So guys, whenever I have something to say here, I did this step a bit quickly because this was already done. There are some things that are linked with this, okay, and there are some things that I have to tell you, and there are some things that you have to identify on your own, okay. So guys, first thing you have to understand is what is user's emotion. Visualization is all about charts and graphs. Like yesterday I have told you in the default chart, you should never have some donut kind of thing. Okay, you should always use something that covers the complete space from left to right, like line chart, bar chart, column chart, something like that, but never pie. That's my suggestion. And in the visual filters, you should at least have one pie because that gives a better look and feel to the user. And moreover, it won't take more than 3 parameters. So you can display the top 3 everything. Line, so whenever you have something like date fields and all, you should always use line chart. So let me make a note of this. Whenever we have date fields for visual filters, we should go for line chart. This is little important that you have to understand. Okay, I'll quickly complete the steps, and one important thing guys you have to take care is whenever you are passing any value, whenever you are giving any parameter, and if you are giving any alias name, so that alias name is something that would be called in your dimension or measure wherever you are using. Now this is a dimension, so we will be using here. If you have observed here also, this is my measure, so I have given order quantity total value. So this is how you need to handle it. I'll quickly add this piece of code, then there are few things that I need to discuss on this. Let me quickly add this piece of logic here. I'll give a qualifier, visual month year, chart type, line. I'll quickly give the description as well. Sales by month, year. I'll quickly give the dimension. Yes, so here you need to give your name this. This is your dimension, not the document date, because you have renamed, you have aliased using this. So MOS is going to come. This is something that is little important and people face issues in this. Couple of people had faced issues in all these things. So please make a note of all these things. Okay. So this is one thing guys that you need to understand. That is very important. Then you have your measure. Measure would be same order quantity total value. Dimension attributes. So in the dimension attribute we would have same. I have a question here. I'll post it. Just a second. Today we will have a complete debate of what all things we have given as part of assignment and discussions. Measure attributes. So measure attributes, we would have a measure here. The measure is same order quantity total value. Role, access 1. Okay, so this is one. This is just one thing we have created the chart. I'll quickly add the presentation variant here. You can utilize the same. This is my qualifier that I'm calling here. And this is one thing, so I'll give presentation month, year, and this we would complete it in our front end by adding the configurations, and then we will quickly test it. Let me save and activate it. Oh, sorry. Annotation. So we have division and distribution channel. Just a second. Okay, we have for this as well. I'll quickly delete it. Let me refresh it. Guys, once we are done with this, then I'll prepare a complete checklist in the Word document so that it can help you for your future reference from analytical list page point of view. And there is one small activity that I'm expecting from you all. Try it on your own. We have a solution document for that. We will give you if you are not able to find it out. We will also give you the one hint how to identify that. That's it. Okay, fine. I'll go to select targets now. We have this MOS available here. I'll click on OK. I'll extract this. We'll click on add of local annotation. Then you have your value list. We'll click on OK. Here we would be giving our CDS name. We'll press enter. Presentation variant qualifier. That's it. Presentation variant qualifier name. You can either save or click here. Save all. That's it. Anything is fine. Okay, these are saved. So we will quickly run this application again. Okay guys, so this is the line chart, that is how it is appearing, and one major thing which is important to discuss and which we cannot find it here is the representation and the order of your data. Nobody would accept in this way. It should either be from Jan to December or something from April. This order is coming based on the alphabetical ascending order, but this is nowhere accepted, right? So we need a solution. Anyone already knows it, do not post it on chat and group. I haven't told you. So this is how the line chart is appearing in case of month and year. If it is anything else, see here it is coming based on the, see these are the different representations. So here it is coming by the top values, and even if it is coming in different order also we don't mind. But in case of month and year, it should not come like this. Nobody would accept in this way. Even it was rejected in our case. So it should properly start from Jan to December, so that we can have a proper flow. In this month we had this month we had this and all. See, if you put your cursor here, it is showing like this, right? But this will help no one. This is just we are forcefully creating a chart, but this is not accepted anywhere. So this is one thing we have to do. But before that, let me prepare a complete checklist for analytical space. Checklist requirements, best practices that we understand. We will take your points as well for ALP. This checklist will not only cover the checklist, it will have some information as well. It is basically a summary of your ALP page. Let me rename it summary of ALP. That's it. Let me complete this first. We will have some doubts and discussions and debate, and then you have to start on that. First of all, you need to achieve in the way I have achieved, and then you need to identify the expected output. Okay, fine. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you is ALP consists of 3 sections: top, middle, and bottom layer. Top stands for visual filters, middle stands for default chart, and bottom stands for tabular information. Now we will start from top and identify all the things. For visual filter, what all things we should take care, all the things I'm going to write it here. If you have anything to add it, let me know. Guys, this summary would help you if you do not touch ALP for next 2 months. If you open up after 2 months, now you are in a momentum, so you know things. But after 2 months, if you open it up, it might be difficult for you. Sorry. For visual filters, visual filters are basically interactive filters. Visual filters, we can have more than one at one time. Visual filters, okay, so we can have more than one time. So for visual filters, there are some things that we need to understand. I'll put some questions and we will have it interactive. Let me know if someone has identified. Can we have more than 3 parameters in case of bar chart, bar and donut? First is this. Can we have more than 6 parameters in case of line chart? Can we rearrange the sequence of charts? Can we change the type of charts at runtime? All these questions are there. Okay, so I will be also writing the answer of all these questions. So first is, can we have more than 3 parameters in case of bar? Guys, I want you guys to answer me. I'll unmute you all. Okay guys, let's keep it interactive for next 5 to 10 minutes so that we can exchange a lot of knowledge here. My question to you is, can we have more than 3 parameters in case of bar and donut? Did you guys identify anything else apart from this yesterday? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we are able to.
Okay, fine. Guys, I hope everyone is attentive. Nobody is sleeping. I told we will have it interactive. Anyways, fine. So my question is, can we have more than 3 parameters in case of bar and donut?
I think no.
Okay, I need more answers. I need more people to answer this.
No, wait, it's not possible.
Okay.
Not possible.
No, we can't have it. Guys, this document will not only give the knowledge, in future if you are preparing for any interview, you will have it completely handy. Okay, so this is very important. People might find it, yes, we are doing same things, but after 2 months, if things would be here and there in bits and pieces, this document will help you the most. Okay, so answer is no, we can't. We can't have more than 3 in both the charts. And I would give one more suggestion when to use it. Use these charts stating as top 3 parameters, like top 3 products, top 3 sales, something like that, right? So all these things you need to mention so that it can be guys, if I'm making it interactive, what is the point of sending things on chat? Six parameters depending upon the screen size. So Jyoti, are you talking about these charts itself? I reduced the size as much as I can, but I couldn't see anything. These things are expanding, but I cannot see more than this. Whereas in case of division, we have industrial and we have others as well, but I couldn't find it here. Can you please speak up what you're trying to say? We have 5 division descriptions, but we are only able to see top 3. I have minimized my screen. If you open this in a television or in a big screen, you mean to say you can find everything here? We are talking in case of bar and donut chart. Okay, fine. Guys, even I don't think so we can have more than 3. I'm not sure what she's trying to say. Okay, you got 5 points. Guys, anyone else is able to see all the 5 here?
She's talking about line chart or what?
Guys, I have clearly told you we are talking about these 2 things, right? Why line is coming into picture, and line has 6, not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please don't confuse here. Fine. Okay, I'll quickly move ahead. For visual filters, can we have more than 3 parameters in case of bar? No, we can't have more than 3. Suggestion, you can portray this to your customers. Guys, I told you we are developers, but our job doesn't end with writing the code. It is development plus consulting. Why I'm emphasizing all these things? Because you would have discussion with your customers. They are least interested in your code and platform. They are only interested in what you can show them. So all these things, all these knowledge will help you to answer their questions. They will straight away ask you, I have 55 parameters. Can you show me this? So you have to answer them, boss. These charts are responsive in all the devices. Out of 55, we will be displaying top 3, and that makes the most sense. This is how you need to play with your words, otherwise you will not be able to sell this product. I'm straight away telling you. Fine. If you keep quiet now, you are not going to learn anything. Okay. Can we have more than 6 parameters in case of line chart? I need an answer here. Can we have this? Yes or no?
No, but as per my understanding, I think maximum 6, because we tried and it was not taking more than 6.
What about, yes, what about others, guys? If I am asking you some questions, you guys are completely silent.
We haven't tested with 6 parameters, but I think yes. So I think no.
Yeah. No, we can't have more than 6 parameters in case of line chart. Suggestion where to use this? I'm telling each and everything in detail. This is one of the most important things that you guys will realize in coming time. Fine. So suggestion is use these charts in case of showing data for month and year combination. Month and year combination. Okay. And this, at least answer me this, can we rearrange the sequence of charts? What I mean to say is this should be here, just rearrangement from left to right and right to left. Can we do this, yes or no?
Yeah.
This was an assignment yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
I think yes.
Okay. 1 second. We can change.
The best part was one of the participants did it by mistake and then we got the answer.
Okay. 1 second. So yes, we can rearrange the sequence not at runtime, correct? Only through code. Guys, we cannot change this at runtime. It is not draggable, right? Can you change this at runtime? Yes or no?
No.
No. Through code. Yes. You all are getting ready for your interview as well, and also to answer questions to your customers, because I know what kind of questions they're going to ask you. Anyways, can we change the type of chart at runtime? This is all about visual filter. I believe it's no. We can't change the type of chart at runtime. It has to be handled via logic or code, whatever you say. Okay. Okay, guys. One more thing I just want to discuss here. So basically, I'll move to my code now. So what rearrangement you did so that you are able to arrange? So did you change presentation variant or did you change something above? What did you change so that you are able to manage the rearrangements? What was that?
It was the sequence, the position.
Position. No, I'm talking about
selection. UI selection.
Still, you have the position, right? So if you change that, it'll move.
You're talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
One tricky question. Just one tricky question. Say for example, see, just think from an end user point of view. See, people will be using both the features, right? Now I have the position 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, and similarly I have here also, right? Now selection fields. See, selection fields we can have 20, but out of that we can have 4 visual filters, correct? Out of curiosity, I'm asking you if the customer is demanding something that this alignment should be of his choice and this alignment also should be of his choice, can we manipulate that? I'm asking because all these questions I have faced, so I'm asking you, can we manipulate that or we cannot? See, we have to be very sure before we answer our customers. Are you getting what I'm trying to ask you? If user wants this arrangement of his own, also he wants this arrangement of his own. So can we manipulate? Sorry, can we manipulate that? Yes or no?
Do you meant to say sequence of it?
Sorry.
Do you meant to say sequence of it?
You can do it.
Yes, sequence.
Adopt filters, I think. Can we?
No, 1 second. Let me repeat my question. Position 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is my sequence. So, customer wants this position 2 to 1 and 1 to 2. This rearrangement you did using this by changing the position of selection field that we achieved. Okay.
Yes.
So, but it would impact here as well, right?
Yes.
But my user tells this division I want here, plant I want here, but in case of my chart, I don't want it to be impacted. Can we handle that?
Not right actually.
Maybe not possible.
But no. Yeah. See, not right. That is fine. But no. My question is, do you think it is practically possible?
I think it should be possible.
So we need to play with the alias.
Do we have parameter in donut chart also as in UI?
See, anyways, rearranging these codes will never impact anything. Okay, I'll give you a day. Come back to me tomorrow or maybe next week with a solution regarding. We need to change the position of visual filters, but we don't want to change the position of compact filters. How can we handle this? I'm telling you, people will tell, boss, there are some people who will be using this and there are some people who will be using this. So if you can't even change the position, then why we should buy this product? These kind of answers I have heard from people telling you. So I just want everyone to be mentally prepared, and we are sorry?
In the annotation file, you can actually change the order of those.
Oh my God! Don't do that, yes.
You mean to say in the annotation model you are trying to say?
Yeah, I mean if it is a developer, but for the user, I'm sure there will be some personalization where they can actually do it. Personalization is always there for the user, so they can go.
One thing I'll tell you, overview pages we are going to start tomorrow. Overview page is quite flexible. Overview page would display the data in the form of tiles. Okay, so overview page a user can drag from left to right at runtime. It is purely flexible. Overview page is very flexible, but okay, I'm giving you more time. This application will be deployed to Fiori Launchpad next week. Once it is deployed to Fiori Launchpad, experimented there. If there also it's not working, it means you should be sure. My only reason of discussing this, you should be very sure with your answers. See, code, all R&D you're doing here, you're doing behind after the training also, that will keep continuing. But having these confirmations is very important. This gives your customer a confidence. Yes, we are very sure on all these parameters.
So my answer would be where yes, we can actually, the user can do the personalization of the app and he can rearrange those charts to personalization.
No. See, personalization and all. See, obviously, all these apps would be executed in Fiori Launchpad only. These apps cannot run using text because we don't even have that, right? So in the Fiori Launchpad, if you're able to do the customization, personalizations, if you can do that, then you can let me know tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. I need the answer on this. First, try it out. And if it is working fine, then just prepare a document of 2 pages and show us before and after. That's it. It means this should be flexible and this should be flexible. It would be through code only, not through manual movement. It would be through code, but we can change these positions and we can change these positions as per our demand. It should not be restricted and linked with each other. Okay? One more thing I just wanted to add here is just a second, let me quickly add it. So month-year combination, the representation of data should always be in ascending order. I need to add here as well. The representation of data should always be in ascending order. What ascending order means is, ascending order here means in case of date, starting from Jan to December, not by alphabetical, by month order. Month order, please. You yourself tell me, will this be sellable? Will anyone take it? They will not be able to understand why, because there is no proper. This is not at all satisfied. At least I'm not. Do you really think this is acceptable one? So it should be always from Jan to December. Okay, this is one important thing that you have to understand, and it should be done in that way only. Okay guys, let me see if I've covered each and everything, then we will quickly conclude it. Visual filters are basically interactive filters. Visual filters we can have more than one at one time. Ideally we can have, or we should have 4. Okay, ideally we should have 4 visual filters. Okay, let's not have more than one. If it is more than 4, automatically that left and right scrolling will come into picture. Let's not worry on that. For visual filters, can we have more than 3 parameters? Answer is no. We have given the suggestion. This is my next question. Answer is no. We have given the suggestion. This document would really help you in future because I know what kind of questions would come in. Anyways, can we rearrange the sequence of charts? Yes, we can rearrange the sequence of charts, not at runtime code. Can we change the type of chart? No, we can. So we are very sure what exactly we are looking for. In case of default chart, we are very sure. But let me give 2-3 parameters here. Default chart.
Hello.
In case of default chart, so let me write few things which are very straightforward. Default chart, we can only have one at one time. Default chart type can be changed at runtime. Avoid using pie chart in case of default chart. Reason, it does not consume the space properly. Straight away 3 things. We don't have to think much on this. We are done with this. That's it. And in table and all, we don't have to discuss because that has already been done in case of many things. So guys, we are very sure, we are very clear what we have to do. Position is fixed. So with this, whatever things are required in ELP, you can easily satisfy your customers. We have covered each and everything. The best part is it is a framework, so it is restricted to its own regions and its own limitations. Visual filters, default chart, tabular information, and what all manipulations you do, I believe my participants can do it very easily. Quite rules and regulations, whatever we have did from our R&D, we are very clear and we can answer our customers in our way. We have taken care of each and every small thing regarding the arrangement, type of chart should be used. If only 3 are displaying, how to handle our customers by displaying as top 3 sales, top 3 products of this year, top 3 brands of this year. Okay, top 3 months. Say for example, in complete year, 3 months. There are, say for example, if a customer wants to see the data, say for example, starting from Indian accounting year, starting from March, from 1st April to 31st March. Okay, so customer wants to see in this entire year which were the top 3 months in which they had the maximum sales. Say for example, August, December, and this. So guys, let's come out of the code and understand few things. Why our customer will go for this? I'll take few minutes and I'll give you some marketing strategies so that you can sell this, because this is very niche in the market and you need to see, if you want more work from your customers, you need to tell them the benefits, otherwise nobody is going to tell it. From technical side, I know my people know it very well, but from other areas I want you to think in a different way. First thing is people, see, sales and business people, they don't understand anything about the code and technology. They are only running behind figures and what all analytics they can do. Now a simple requirement from account financial year 1st April to 31st March, they want to see the top 3 months in which they have the maximum sale. So all these things you need to explain. Yes, this will be part of your visual filter. Top 3 months you can display in this way. If you want top 6 months, we can use line chart as well. These are the possibilities. These are, see, if you emphasize more on limitations and if you talk to them, they will not buy your product. You have to show things in a different way. This is coming free because it is designed in this way. It is there. See, why we have designed this in this way is because we want our users' emotion to be captured in fraction of seconds. If a user is watching this screen, they should analyze. My top 3 brands are this, top 3 months are this, top 3 products are this, top 3 is this. That's it. After that, he can drill down to the below chart and he can change the representation. That's as simple as that. Are you understanding, guys? Why I'm trying to say? Because most of you all are trying to sell this product in your projects, in your companies, wherever you're working. So you should have some points to discuss, right? See, this code, this knowledge, this arrangement will only fall under your bucket. But if you want to sell, you have to talk in a different way. Okay? Anyone has any questions or anyone who has anything to share, please speak up. Guys, anyone wants to say anything here?
Wait, one question. See, like just asking, custom SAP UFI framework and this. So, like going forward, can we see that SAP is going to launch apps in this way?
Just one second, just a second. I think there is some disturbance. 1 second. Hello? Yeah, Shekhar, sorry, tell me.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, you are talking about custom UI5. What exactly you are talking about custom UI5?
So, like I have 2 questions. First question, like suppose, like going forward, SAP's roadmap. So, can we say that most of the apps in the Fiori apps.library.com will it be launched in this particular framework, CDS with Fiori elements and on?
No. See, we cannot commit anything as of now. See, SAP is focusing on that, but there are a couple of things. See, first of all, the first thing comes in CRUD operations. CRUD can be achieved through list report. Okay, that is one thing. Using even BOPF with some all things we can achieve it. But there are many things like we have file upload, we have creative, get expanded, and there are. See, if you need complete customization, if your customer is looking for complete customization, then we would obviously go with custom apps, because there you see it's like a plain paper. You can draw anything, whatever you want based on the framework, but this is very restricted. You cannot achieve each and everything here what you need there, right? So basically I don't think so that will go off. Both the things are required, but for analytical I would anytime prefer going for this only, not going by this frame for smart charts. We should always go by this because development is it's quite faster. And guys, one more thing, if any one of you is still using ECC system, I believe you might have some challenges, because this had happened in our previous batches. All the functions, all the annotations are not exactly working the way it is expected. If anyone is experiencing that, let us know. And one more thing, for practice and all, what all things you are doing R&D, use this system itself. Once you are done with this, once you are confident, then touch your organization system. That is one thing I want to communicate.
So basically we can say that, like if we want features such as like file uploader and OData consultants, better to go with custom UFI app only, right? Rather than
Yes. Okay guys, anyways, we had a couple of discussions now. 10 to 15 minutes to everyone. Achieve this in your output, and Shekhar, I don't want you to give the solution to them. I want each and everyone to come back to me with a solution having a rearrangement from Jan to December rather than alphabetically. I want it based on the month. Am I clear with the requirement? Yes or no? Okay. Okay, guys, 10 to 15 minutes, please practice this and get at least this output first. And there is one more thing that I need to add that I'll tell you. Practice this now and get it done. Last just 10 to 15 minutes now. Be quick. And today, for sure, I'm going to ask anyone to share their screen and show me the output. Yeah, guys, I believe most of you have done. I have received only few screenshots. I want other to send the screenshots of this working output. Okay, guys, listen to me very carefully. A small assignment to everyone for today's work. First of all, I want you guys to come back to me with a solution starting the ascending order on the month basis from Jan to December. Requirement is very clear. I have told, I am repeating it. I need the solution tomorrow. You can follow this approach and even get it done, and you can even change this approach. You are free to do your approach. Okay. Okay, okay, fine. So what I'm saying is you can either follow this approach or you can use a different approach. You are free to do your approach. One more thing, guys, I just want you to come back to me tomorrow. See, we can see a lot of dots here, right? Customer will come up with these questions as well. So can we expand this? Can we expand this on left and right? Okay, can we do that? I want you guys to come back to me solution with the solution tomorrow. See, why I'm saying that is understand from a customer point of view. Customer will say, I don't need 4 graphs, I need 3, but I don't want this space to be wasted. Rather than I want this to be enlarged a bit more. So can we do that? Am I clear with my question? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Line chart or?
Yeah. I'm repeating my question. So what I'm saying is, my customer will tell me, boss, in the visual filter, I have a lot of space empty here, and I don't need 4 visual filters. I'm happy with 3. Like the text which is getting truncated, rather than can we increase the width of our existing visual filters? Can we do that? Yes or no? And yes, then how? I want you guys to come back to me tomorrow with a solution. If tomorrow is little less, you can come back to me on Monday as well. Okay. I hope I'm very clear with my question, guys. 2 requirements. I'm writing in the document itself. Assignments. Sorry. Guys, one strict thing. Nobody is going to share their answer on the group. I wanted to hear from individually. I want you guys to struggle. We have ready solution. Not even 10 seconds it would take for us to send you on the group. But I want you guys to struggle. So, first thing is how to arrange the date in line chart visual filter in month ascending order from Jan to December. This is my first requirement, guys. And the second requirement is, can we increase the width of our visual filters to avoid truncation of text? Both the questions, I need a solution for this. It is a question, but we know this is possible. For second, I want you guys to come back to me tomorrow with yes and no. If yes, the solution. If no, then be 100% sure. Okay. So these are the 2 things I want you guys to come back to me by tomorrow. At least this I need by tomorrow, guys. I'm not going to listen anything. And nobody, if someone is able to do it successfully, you are welcome to share your output screenshot on your group, but no code screenshot. I'll ask Shekhar, if anyone tries to share their code, I'll ask him to remove them from the group. I'm telling you, I want you guys to build your logic on this. Fine. Okay, guys, I think we are done with ALP. We have covered each and everything from business point of view, from technical point of view. We have explored as many things as we can. So from tomorrow, we are going to start with overview page. So overview page has a complete different architecture, look and feel, its own benefits. So overview page will start from tomorrow for next 3-4 days. And then probably I'll quickly move to the next thing. Then we will deploy these apps in the SAP, and from there we will deploy to Fiori Launchpad, followed by cross-app navigations. Applications will be navigating from overview page to analytical list page with parameters. I mean, if you select any parameter, that number would be navigated to the second screen, as well as it will refresh the data. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Thank you all for giving your time. See you all tomorrow at the same time. Take care. Bye.